Morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us today to learn a little bit more about this important project that Public Works has coming up and overall Long Beach efforts to keep our waterways clean. I'm going to go ahead and introduce our Mayor Rex Richardson, kick off the program.
All right, well, good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us here on our beautiful Long Beach waterfront. Our beaches are core to who we are. We have a very iconic Long Beach here, a notable beach, a beach with not a lot of wave activity, but that's okay because we make our own waves in the city of Long Beach. That's right. This beach is a part of our identity of who we are as a city. Every year, thousands of families come here to swim, to gather, to celebrate, and to make memories. Our coastline is home to beach aquatics. It's home to coastal rowing and marathon swimming and beach volleyball and blind football during the 2028 Olympic and Paralympic Games, where the world's going to be watching and know what we've always known, that Long Beach has one of the most iconic and accessible waterfronts in California. And we are very proud of the progress that we are making in Long Beach on water quality. During the dry months, Heal the Bay once again gave Long Beach high marks for water quality. That reflects real investment, real work on behalf of our city teams and volunteers to really ensure that our coastline is beautiful every single day. And the reality is, when we're out in the community, when we're at the beach or we're at the grocery store and we're talking with our neighbors, we hear questions over and over again. Why don't we do more to hold upriver and upstream communities accountable for helping to keep our beaches clean and our waterways clean, especially during the rainy season? Well, today I'm proud to be here with our partners to share that we are answering that call. Today, I'm proud to announce that Long Beach is beginning the process to implement a new trash capture system along the lower Los Angeles River to help keep our beaches clean. This is a major step toward reducing the amount of debris that reaches our beaches during storm events, a step that Long Beach has been working toward for many years. This work is part of a broader coordinated strategy and action that's happening downstream, upstream, regionally, and statewide. Let's start with downstream. Our Public Works Department has completed a marine debris and trash capture system feasibility study to evaluate technologies that intercept debris before it reaches the ocean. And on November 12th, we are inviting the community to begin the community process, community meetings to review those findings and gather input as we begin implementation of this new technology. Now let's talk upstream. Our city staff are preparing formal comments on the Regional Water Quality Control Board's rulemaking process to strengthen litter and debris regulations across the watershed, because 51 miles of river and 17 cities upstream, that contribute to the quality of our beaches and our coastline. And Long Beach cannot and will not solve this alone. Stronger standards and shared responsibility are needed. It must be part of the solution. Next, maintenance and year-round stewardship. Our Parks, Recreation, and Marine Department cleans every stretch of our shoreline. Using specialized beach cleaning technology and equipment that we have, including our new beach tech machines. It's over 2,000 tons of debris every single year, and every year Long Beach invests millions of dollars to protect coastal access and public health. We want to continue that progress. We want to continue to do our part. And next is regional and statewide partnerships. We're working with Supervisor Janice Hahn and the county to accelerate permitting and resource support. We'll also be working with our state legislative delegation to pursue new funding opportunities through the Proposition 4 Climate Bond and other water quality programs, because communities most impacted by downstream pollution require and need meaningful investment. At the regional level, we're calling for shared accountability. We'll be working with partner cities to better maintain upstream stormwater infrastructure, to coordinate seasonal debris response, and pursue cost-sharing agreements, because the burden of cleanup cannot just fall on Long Beach. So let me be clear. People of Long Beach are tired of seeing the region's trash end up on our beaches. Today's action is a major step toward lasting change. A clean river means a cleaner beach. A cleaner beach means a healthier coastline, a stronger Long Beach for generations to come. And as we look forward to hosting and welcoming the world in 2028, we're building the future that our residents deserve now. I want to thank city staff, our city council members, our partners, and our environmental advocates like Heal the Bay, who continue to push for strong science-based policy. And now I'd like to welcome Councilmember Kristina Duggan, a strong champion for our coastline and of our city.
Thank you, Mayor. What a day. Thank you for being here today. Our coastline is one of Long Beach's greatest assets, and protecting it is a shared responsibility for the millions of people who live within our watershed. Over the past couple of years, I've worked closely with the mayor, my council colleagues, city staff, and our regional partners to better understand the challenges we face and to find real solutions that make our beaches cleaner and our waterways healthier for everyone. As the 3rd District Council member, I see our beach maintenance teams out here every morning preparing and cleaning the shoreline for visitors who are coming to Long Beach. I see community groups like Surfrider Foundation, Agalita, Heal the Bay, the Moore Institute, Justin Rudd's Community Action Team, all dedicating their missions to eliminating trash and plastic from our waterways and our ocean. Every weekend, somewhere in Long Beach, there's a cleanup happening on our beaches and our rivers. After all that effort from so many people, we still hear the same concerns from residents, businesses, and visitors that there's still too much trash making its way down the LA River and onto our beautiful shores. That's why today is so important. The City of Long Beach is united in saying we cannot and should not continue shouldering the burden of pollution carried downstream. While we've made tremendous strides as a region, we know there's still a long way to go. Today, we're highlighting two major efforts by the City of Long Beach that are moving us forward. First, as the mayor talked about, our teams are advancing an improved trash capture device, a significant upgrade to our existing system that will intercept more debris before it reaches the ocean. Second, we are engaging on policy through the Regional Water Board's non-point source trash regulations, which are now open for public comment. These rules set the standard for transparency, accountability, and regional cooperation. The new trash capture device will play a critical role, and updated Water Board policies will provide the regulatory backstop that we need. But the truth is, we will only succeed if everyone, cities, tributaries, county agencies, nonprofits, and residents work together towards the same goal, a clean, healthy river and coastline for all. Let this be the moment where we draw the line and say, enough is enough. There's enough trash, enough of the trash, enough of the finger pointing, and enough of doing this alone. Long Beach is ready to lead, to collaborate, and to demand accountability. We're ready to come together with communities along the LA River to make lasting progress. Together, we can transform the LA River from a symbol of pollution into a model of restoration and leave behind a coastline that's cleaner, stronger, and truly worthy of the people who call this region home. Thank you so much for coming out on this important day. I'd like to introduce Catherine Dresendorfer from the Surfrider Foundation. Let's welcome Catherine.
Thanks, Christina, and thank you guys so much for including us in this event. My name is Catherine. I am with Surfrider Long Beach and the Surfrider Foundation. We're a grassroots activist network that's dedicated to the protection of the world's oceans, waves, and beaches for all people, for protecting and enjoying them. So Long Beach is in a really unique position where we have rivers on both sides. We have the Los Angeles River, which is 51 miles, and the San Gabriel River, which is 58 miles. And those connect our watershed out to the coast. But whenever it rains, it also pulls a lot of pollution very quickly out to the ocean. So our Surfrider volunteers this year have picked up almost 3,000 pounds of trash down at Veterans Memorial Pier and across the Long Beach Beach, and around 1,300 pounds of trash in one day at the San Gabriel River. So there is a lot of trash that is still kind of slipping through all of our infrastructure currently and still ending up on the beach, in the ocean. And this is not only ugly and unsightly to look at, it also is really bad for marine health. This pollution can also be what we see on the surface. So we're seeing a lot of this plastic trash, physical trash, but there's also a lot of things being carried downstream with it. So pesticides, fertilizers, heavy metals, bacteria, all of these things are being carried very quickly out to our coast. And it's more than just an eyesore. It can be a threat to both marine life and humans that want to play and enjoy at the beach. So we can't have our oceans be a dumping ground for all of this pollution. And if we want to protect and enjoy for future generations, we really need to look at collaborative solutions across the watershed and implement the solutions we already know and have. And it's really awesome to hear that there's going to be a new trash capture system at the base of the LA River. And we can all work together to really collaborate and find these solutions and not point fingers, but work together to have cleaner, healthier beaches and clean water for everyone. So next will be Josh. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody, and thanks for being here. Wanted to recognize the leadership that's supporting this important effort. Thank you for all your support in allocating funds so we can do important projects like this. Thank you to the stormwater team that's here today. They tackle these kinds of problems on a daily basis. We working hard to make sure that all of our waterways and storm drains and the like are cleaned up throughout the year.
Don't forget to introduce yourself.
Oh, forgot to introduce myself. Yes, thank you, Mayor. Joshua Hickman, Acting Director for Public Works. So in addition to our teams within Public Works, we also have our watershed districts that we work with. We have multiple watersheds in addition to the lower LA River that our teams work with daily to tackle some of these important problems. So part of our work within Public Works is to deliver on our core services, which includes cleaning up the streets before any of the debris gets into our storm drains, gets into our rivers, and ultimately has to get cleaned up by our partners in Parks, Rec, and Marine. So we're doing that daily. You see our street sweepers out there. You see our teams getting into the catch basins to get the debris out, hopefully thereby mitigating the trash that ends up here on the waterfront. We've also got a number of capital projects that help improve the water quality, including our LB Must project, which diverts and treats polluted water and then discharges it into the LA River. We've got our low flow diversion sites across the waterfront. And then, as the mayor and councilwoman noted, we have our most recent project, our trash capture system, which, again, just to uplift, encourage everybody to show up. We have a virtual meeting on November 12th, and that's at 6 p.m. You can find more information at our website at longbeach.gov. So together, our core services, our capital projects really work together to create a comprehensive approach to treating a lot of the debris that are coming in. But as noted, we can't do it without support of all of you and our upstream neighbors. So that concludes what I have to say. I'll bring back up the mayor to close us out.
All right, good job. All right, as I said earlier, we are making waves in the city of Long Beach. I want to thank the councilwoman. I want to also thank Councilwoman Cindy Allen and Councilmember Mary Zendejas, who all represent the coastline, and we have council members who represent the rivers, like Councilmember Megan Kerr, Councilmember Roberto Uranga, Councilmember Tanua Thrash Intuk, and Councilmember Joni Ricks Odie. See, I remember all the districts and who touches rivers. So this is a citywide issue, and it's important that we all lean in. This is a real opportunity for us to implement new technology that will help improve our ability to capture trash before it even reaches the ocean. But it's also a call to action to our leaders in the region and upriver to be a part of this solution. This is Southern California's waterfront. It's 9 miles of beautiful coastline that we all benefit here in the Gateway Cities region. And we can do better to protect it and make sure that it receives the attention that it deserves. So we want to thank you, and we want to open it up if there are any questions from the audience or from the media. Going once, going twice. Well, we want to thank all of you for coming out and have a great rest of your day. Take care.
Nice. Good job. Thank you.